How's everybody doing today? Jason from Toadstool Gardens. Just want to do a quick video on some of my peppers coming up, and a lot of people have been asking when to take their tops off of their covers off of their germination trays. You can see, like on this red ripple, I got one plant coming up. I'll leave that one on till probably another 4 or 5 come up, and then I'll just crack it like I have this melting chocolate. Now if you leave them covered while they're about that big or bigger, they're going to start getting wet, they're going to start damping off, and you're going to have leaf damage. But if you take it off right away, you're going to be more likely to get one like that where the seed head is having a problem coming off, and we call that helmet head. So you can see a lot of mine that I have that are up, you know, at least 50% are up. I'll go ahead and crack the top. See these blood ghosts right here coming up. And like some of these other ones, I already have the top completely removed because they are already about as big as I need them to get with the top on. Got some yellow scorpion there. Let's see what these are. Got some Hallows Eve orange. See over here, I still have a few with the tops on. This guy, these are Kelly's Killer Lemonade. I'll be releasing these real soon, but you can see all the plants are kind of wet. They're coming up, so I'm going to leave that one cracked just a little bit. Or even if you haven't seen any sprouts, you know, you're going to want to vent that, because the peat moss and stuff in there will start turning into bad gas. So even if you don't have any sprouts, I always lift mine up and vent the gas just for, you know, take the top off, waft it around, get some good air in there, and then stick it back on. Same right here, I got some skunk chocolate coming up. I just cracked it. These are Jason's Purple Creamer. That's a new one I'm hoping to release this fall, maybe this summer. Got some Holy Smoke coming up here. It's another one of mine. Yeah, you can see all these, and you know, if you don't think your heating mats are getting warm enough, or if you're in a room that's under like 60 degrees, you go ahead and cover them with a towel or a washcloth, and that's going to help hold that heat in until they start sprouting. And as soon as I see one sprout pop, then I automatically stick them underneath the lights. Some more over here. We got some Blackwater JS. Let me see, what are these? Oh, we got some purple bubblegum. Now you can see that I just simply set the tops underneath the plants so I don't get anything screwed up. Otherwise, what you want to do is just go ahead and put a label right there on the tray if it makes it easier for you. Got some more, like there's some Reapy and Orange coming up right here. That's another one of my strains from years ago. Popcorn Habanero, hoping to release that one this fall. But then if you look down here in my next bay, you can see that all these have not had the tops on, oh, at least a couple weeks. Got some Caramel Striker, Eve's Revenge. Let's see, we got Moonshiner. That's an awesome 7-pot. And Red Primo cross. So yeah, and then make sure once your sprouts are out, you always want to have airflow. Like I always have a fan going 24/7 in my grow room. See another one with a cloth back there. I think those are orange ripples coming up. But got some more rare ones right here that I had bad potting soil last year, so it's a good thing I held on to some seeds. Some ripple berries. Those are hopefully I can get those released this fall. I know a lot of people have been waiting like 2-3 years on those, but they just have not been where I need them to be before I release them. Got some bubble drops back there. That's another one I was hoping to have this year ready to go, but I had some bad potting soil last year and I didn't get any germination. And although they are a newer variety, I'm gonna drop my stuff there. Go ahead and I'll probably be taking the top off this one completely, because you can see that some have not germinated, but you know, it's been a little while. So I usually give them about 60 days on the new hybrids before I move the tray or just give up on the tray. 60 days is long enough. Sometimes I have them germinate even later than that. I'll stick the potting soil into the compost area in the house here, and I'll end up having sprouts in the compost pile like 2, 3, 4 months later. But yeah, just this is the best way I've found to germinate. Now these heat mats, it depends on, you know, what kind they are, but you can always see, now see right here, I have a huge, this whole length one right there. But yeah, always have some airflow. And my grow room is typically around 75 degrees. So those heat mats, especially if you put a cover on them, you're going to be hitting about 85 on those. Yeah, don't get discouraged if you don't have sprouts after, you know, a week. A lot of them super hots, and it really does depend on seed too. If it was harvested at the right time, make sure the pepper was, you know, definitely overripe. And then I let them sit on the counter for another week before I even seed them. So I also wanted to show you guys how I water these when they are in the trays. And just keep in mind, there are 0 holes in the bottom of any of these, so I like to just take a spray bottle, Gatorade cup, whatever, and just give them a little douse. I do this about twice a day, just so the soil is nice and moist, especially on stuff that is maybe not quite, not all your sprouts are up yet. So if you're venting that tray, you're gonna have some airflow through there, and those trays are gonna, you know, dry out a little bit, especially with your fan going. Now watering will completely depend on, you know, your temps, your airflow. Just give them a nice little sprinkle. Don't forget to vent your stuff. Ooh, we might have a couple of higher phenos down there with those purple stems. That'll be exciting. Don't forget to water. Don't forget to have your fan going. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's check out all my videos. Jason from Toadstool Gardens. Happy growing!